Hey folks, I'm Jeremy, and today I'm breaking down how to start a photography business even if you don't have a studio, thousands in gear, or a fancy downtown office. Now, I'm not some big name pro with an agent and magazine covers. I'm a full-time RVer, dad, content creator, and affiliate marketer who's figured out how to turn storytelling through photos into a mobile business that travels with me. From shooting sunrise lake reflections to catching my kids' hummingbird shots on a dusty old Panasonic, I have learned that building a business doesn't require perfection, just intention. So, if you're looking for a way to turn your love for photography into a legitimate income stream, one that fits your lifestyle, not the other way around, stick around. Quick heads up before we dive in. Some of the links in this video are affiliate links, which means I may earn a referral fee if you click them. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps support this channel. So thanks for being a part of that. Let's dive in. Every business starts with a name, and photography is no different. It's not just about creativity. It's about being recognizable, searchable, and legally protected. When I come up with the name Rolling Shutter Company as a fun example, I ran a quick domain search on Namecheap. Boom. Available. That's step one. Always check your name across social platforms and domain registries. You don't want to build a brand someone else already owns. Once you've got your name, the next step is business registration. I'm based in Canada, so I went the sole proprietorship route. It's simple, affordable, and works well for solo operators like me. If you're in the US, you've got options. Sole prop for starters, or an LLC, if you want liability protection. And yes, check with your province or state's business registry, or use tools like LegalZoom if you want any help with the paperwork. Even if you're not making money yet, setting things up right from the beginning saves you headaches down the road. And trust me, if someone starts asking for invoices, you're going to want to look like a pro. Let's talk contracts. And no, it doesn't have to be scary. Even if you're just taking a few photos for a friend, you should lay out expectations in writing. Things like what's included, how many edits they'll get, when payment is due, and what happens if the weather goes sideways and you have to reschedule. If you're covering events like weddings or parties, including things like cancellation fees, turnaround time, and yes, even a clause that you'll be fed if you're working a full-day shoot. It sounds funny, but pros include that stuff for a reason. For those of us living on the road, make sure to include travel fees, mileage, and location flexibility in your contracts. You're not just the photographer, you're also hauling gear across provinces or states. That has value. Once your business is legit on paper, it's time to give it a face. Branding doesn't mean you need a $1,000 logo. I hopped on Canva, searched photography logo, and made one in under 10 minutes. Simple font, a mountain shape, a camera icon, done. That visual identity now lives on your site, business cards, and watermarks. From there, start thinking about visibility. You don't need a big ad budget. I've built relationships just by being active in Facebook groups, sharing tips, and posting my work with genuine interest. If you're local to an area, even just temporarily, List your services on Facebook Marketplace or Google My Business. You never know who needs a quick shoot. And once you've worked with someone, don't ghost them. A quick check-in a few months later, hey, how did those anniversary prints turn out? Can land you another booking, no hard sell required. Here's the big myth. You need thousands of dollars in gear to start a photography business. Nope. I've shot with my iPhone more times than I can count. My kids even outshot me with an old Panasonic point and shoot. They caught a hummingbird mid-hover the other day, and honestly, I'm quite jealous. If you're just starting, get a camera with a decent sensor. A used DSLR or mirrorless with a 50mm f1.8 lens will get you great results. Pick up a budget tripod and a small LED light panel. And get comfortable with what you have. Mastering your gear beats upgrading it prematurely. For RVers or mobile creators, keep it compact. Everything I own fits in a backpack or a small gear tote under the dinette. For studio or event shooters, yeah, you'll want more lighting, backup gear, and setup time, but the takeaway, start where you are. Scale when you can. Once you've got photos, what now? That's where SmugMug comes in. It's my go-to platform for organizing, showcasing, and selling my work, all without having to build a website from scratch. Here's what I use it for. Hosting a clean portfolio site under my own domain. Creating private client galleries with passwords. Or selling digital downloads and prints, even if I'm off-grid when someone's buying. I've met photographers who use it for wedding galleries, commercial shoots, even art prints. You upload, customize your layout, and you're ready to send the link. It looks sharp. And more importantly, it works. As for editing, I stick with Lightroom Mobile and Snapseed. I'm not trying to become the next Photoshop wizard. I'm just trying to make sure my images are polished, consistent, and share ready. Okay, let's talk numbers. A lot of creators get stuck here. How much should I charge? The answer? It depends. But here's how I figured it out. Start by researching others in your niche. Locally, online, or both. Compare your skill level, gear, and services. If you're just starting, you might charge a bit less, but don't sell yourself short forever. Look at your costs, gear, editing tools, hosting fees, travel. Add it up, then decide what makes it worth your time. And don't forget the add-ons. Faster turnaround time, additional edits, travel to hard-to-reach locations, or licensing for commercial use. The goal is to be fair, profitable, and confident in what you're delivering, and if you don't respect your own time, no one else will. Starting a photography business doesn't require a studio, a marketing team, or high-end equipment. It requires a bit of hustle, a willingness to learn, and the right tools to support your workflow. Whether you're shooting landscapes in the backcountry, portraits at a festival, or family sessions in a campground, you can do this. You just need to start. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, Subscribe to the channel and drop your questions in the comments. I'll answer as many as I can. And if you want to explore SmugMug or check out the gear and the tools I mentioned, the links are in the description below. Using those support the channel and keeps this nomadic storytelling train rolling. Until next time, keep chasing the light. Jeremy from everythingrvs and more.com.